Man, I really got to fix that timer in the background. I mean, the way that it keeps on changing size is very unnerving.
game here.
What a reroll! What a play! Oh my god!
Moses taking possession, trying to get into the corner. Oh, a kick play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him.
Oh my god! He takes one. What? Dude, we won it! I said that! Oh my god!
Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man in. Boom! T-shirt team takes the win.
Hello, everybody. It is I, Reed, the caster, or one of the casters, from Colorado College. For those of you coming straight from the Super Smash Bros. Broadcast, really appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in again. Of course, now we're not here to play Super Smash Bros. We are here to play Marvel Rivals. We are playing in the Southern, the SCAC conference. I don't know how to say like collegiate. I don't know how to say that, to be honest. And if I do, people make fun of me. But now I already have, so whatever. But yeah, that's what we're here to play. Marvel Rivals. I have been a known Marvel Rivals team flamer, and every time I stream Marvel Rivals, which is this probably the third or fourth time, I always say I won't I won't flame you guys anymore. I won't flame you guys anymore. And every time I lie. But this time I swear I will not flame. But yeah, I believe SCACs are best of three. We're playing at Schreiner University, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I think we have all 6 players are here already. Let's just see if do we already have um. Okay, no, it looks like everyone is still in the warm-ups, in their warm-ups right now, so we have plenty of time to hang out and wait for the match to start. Earlier today, we had a Octane match for Apex Legends, which was not streamed in favor of the Super Smash Bros. SCAC against Schreiner. I actually don't know the results of that match. I didn't watch it, so that's kind of on me. I was reading my book here at Colorado College. I actually got an entire book to read over a weekend. I'm around 120, 130 pages in, and that's around 300 pages long. So making pretty good progress, especially considering that I have a lot of work today and I don't have a lot of work tomorrow. So hopefully I should be able to finish it up. It's a really interesting book so far. It's called This Earth of Mankind by Pramodia Ananta Toer. It's a Indonesian book, and I really like it so far. It's full of this just like philosophy, and just like morals, lesson on life. I don't know. I really like it so far. It's a very interesting book. Um, and yeah, um, he actually just said the main character just said that line like this earth of mankind's like he said the thing. So yeah. Um, Last night was Goth Prom here at Colorado College. That was pretty fun. Um, and then I don't know. Yeah, on Friday we have Halloween. I will be going as a certain famous person. If you see me around campus, you'll know. But if you don't, well, tough luck. But yeah. Let's see here. What else do we got going on right now? I have. Oh, I don't know. I probably shouldn't say anything about that, just in case. I'm under an NDA right now. I don't know if I can talk about being under an NDA, like broadly, but you guys would have no idea what I'm talking about, so it's probably okay. But it's related to a certain video game. If you know, you know. And it's been really fun. Hoping to get into the next NDA closed uh, event. And we also have a new guest in the esports lab, which just kind of like appeared. Oh my god, the fucking. I mean, I'm sorry, the stupid camera. Um, Hold on, just gonna. The camera's autofocus is on. Gotta turn it off. Okay, fixed. But yeah, we got this Sylveon plushie, which just kind of appeared in the broadcast booth. It's kind of scuffed up in places, to be honest. Don't really know why it's here. It's just kind of staring into my soul at all times. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the Colorado College Marvel Rivals team is waiting for Schreiner to pull up, and just looking for a lobby to join. But yeah, let's see here. Um, Weather's been getting pretty cold here in Colorado recently. For those of you who are out of state, um, starting to like really feel like fall, really feel like winter. Um, I don't know, snow on the mountaintops. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, hold on. It looks like we have there is a room, and I've been invited to it. Okay, shit. I mean, crap. Looks like we are in. Where is Marvel Rivals? Um, there it is. Okay, so we are in fact in it. Um, and yeah, looks like we are fielding. Oh wow, they actually added some like extra like information here, for the viewer. Let me also just turn. I can't. I actually can't adjust my settings right now. That's very not cool. But it looks like first round map is going to be on side A. Um, and map selection is going to be loser's pick, with map pool being unlimited. Um, yeah, looks like we are fielding all of the usual suspects from Colorado College. Um, and yeah, we're playing against Baffling Bear TV, A Money 69, Zen on, Clobber Plus One, or Clobber Plus One? I don't know. Ghosto Bonito, and Destruct Samu. It looks like Shriner's not ready yet, so we are still going to wait just a little bit. Balance latency is on as well. And yeah, we are on Dallas servers, so that should give Shriner the slight advantage here, but it should be fine overall. But yeah, there's actually a lot of like information here. And I mean, you can even like look at people's careers if you really wanted to. I could dox their players. Um, But for example, it tells you that like coaches can like view the perspectives of their team and join their like voice and chat channels, but they can't see opposing player viewpoints, which makes sense. And then I think according to the rules, they also can't talk to their players during the match, or that might just be with PCL, which is the other conference that Rivals plays in. But yeah, I know T-Rex, so I'm just gonna look at the profile. Okay. Um, Highest playtime is on Invisible Woman, followed by Emma Snow and Cloak and Dagger. Has almost 1,200 wins, um, and 308 hours, and 2,000 matches played. Meanwhile, the Baking Cat here um, has 73 hours on Magic, with 45 on Loki, and then the next year after that is Venom with a mere 7 hours. 173 hours played, so almost almost half. Is also an Eternity player, as career highest, but almost half of those hours are on Magic. That's kind of funny. 100 matches played, 500 wins. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could probably choose what characters you really show. I don't actually know much about enough about Rivals to kind of merit an explanation like that. So yeah. Um, well then, we are still waiting, I guess. Um, yeah, it is on on my according to my watch, we are approximately 5 minutes, or not even 5 minutes, almost 10 minutes past when we were supposed to start. So yeah, I don't know. So it is honestly a little unclear, um, like what the symbol means here. Okay, so current map they're on attack. Okay, I don't. The settings are a little bit weird for what team is doing what, um, but I'm sure it'll get figured out. Looks like we're playing against in terms of rankings, we're playing against some grandmasters with like also some diamonds and bronzes mixed in. That's pretty interesting. And we're like mostly like plat, diamond, gold, that kind of range. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. Like I don't know. I don't know. SCAC doesn't have as clear-cut rules for like what maps you start on. I think it's just you pick a map, um, and then like afterwards the loser picks the map. I don't. I think it's like whoever wins the coin flip picks the map. I don't really know. Um, but it seems like we're just kind of waiting here. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Um, oh, it looks like we are starting. Sweet. That was just like started kind of unexpectedly out of nowhere. Um, okay, so I think I actually haven't seen us do this before. Seen us like pick a map. So it looks like Captain of Side A selects this round's map, and then afterwards it's just whoever loses. It looks like we're going for Yggdrasil Path, which is an interesting choice. And yeah, igniting the time stream. That's what we've selected. Um, I think we might. I think also Colorado College, which is Team A in this circumstance. Let me quickly flip the scoreboard so that that is reflective of that. Um, I think I think Colorado College starts on attack here. Um, yes, they are, and we're going to start off with bans as well, with Colorado College banning first. Um, yeah. So let's see who we go for our first ban. Um, just looking at Schreiner's picks, they do have a Magneto Lord, a Invisible Woman Lord. We are not going to ban anyone. That's very interesting. A Magic Lord. Oh, is there an agreement to not ban here? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I don't really know what happened or what's happening here. It looks like we might just restart. Perhaps it's because maybe we had a disconnect, or maybe yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what happened here. So I'm also not in the SCAC Discord, so oh, and it's also I'm not even logged into the Discord right now. Um, yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, that is very interesting. Um, yeah. um, this is weird. I don't really know why what's going on. Um, I'm guessing all the communication is happening in just in DMs. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we continue to wait. Well, um, let's see here. In the book I'm reading, the main character just encountered his father, who is apparently like the local magistrate, kind of. Um, but like he kept on getting letters from his family and he just wasn't answering any of them. And so his father like basically arrested him and brought him before and brought him like before, well, his dad brought him before, like brought his son before him and was like, why aren't you answering my stuff? And was just trying to like publicly humiliate him. Um, and his son is just like really angry at him right now, basically, for this humiliation. More so than feeling ashamed or anything. But yeah, okay. Looks like we are starting again. First round map. I don't. Maybe it was the map pick that was wrong. Um, I don't know. Perhaps we have to start with domination, then go to convoy and convergence. Um, yeah, I mean that might be what's up. Because we're choosing Krakoa, Hellfire, Gala, for domination instead of Yggdrasil path. Um, yeah, maybe you got rule sharked. I don't know. All right, let's see what bands are. Let's see. Colorado College is going to ban Bucky. Yeah, we've struggled against Bucky's in the past. Let me see if I can also turn on the sound finally. Um, I can. Okay, sick. They're going for a Venom ban, which is very interesting. They're also going to go for a Protect onto the Magic. Magic, I feel like, is often banned by Colorado College. They're going to go for a Protect onto the. We're going to go for a Protect onto the Magneto, followed by maybe a Namor ban, if I had to guess. We're definitely going to be seeing a Magneto mirror here, I think. Unless we can also ban ban out their Magnetos that we don't see. We're going for a Warlock ban, Adam Warlock ban. It's interesting as well. Schreiner's going to go for a ban on Invisible Woman. That's going to disrupt Colorado College, actually, since we usually go for an Invisible Woman in Luna Snow core. But I guess they're trying to ban out Pop, who does have Invisible Woman as his most played character. In terms of a protected pick, I'm guessing they're either going to go for a Namor or a Magneto protect here. They're going for a Jeff protect. Very interesting. Jeff, I don't think is a very high priority ban, but that's very interesting. It looks like Color College has one more character that they can protect from the last remaining Schreiner ban. Going to protect Storm. Okay. I like the Storm pick on Dr. Coconut Man, and just like kind of in general. So I'm glad that that pick gets protected here. And let's see, who are we going to ban last? I'm still gonna stick to my guns. Okay, we're going for a Black Panther ban. If any of the players on Schreiner's team are a Black Panther, like, or any good at Black Panther, it's important that character gets banned. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, then the final ban from Schreiner's side will be going to ban Phoenix. I was not aware that we played Phoenix, but hey, that's fine.
Pick your hero.
It's looking like Schreiner's essentially going to lock in the same picks that they were hovering. So it's going to be a 2-2-2. It looks like, with Jeff and Snow as the two supports, with Hulk and Magneto as two tanks, and then the two there's gonna be a Hella Lord and a Namor Lord making up their DPSs. In terms of Color College, we were also going for a 2-2-2 with the Baking Cat and Magic Tax on tank, with the Thing and Magneto respectively, and then Mosey and Dr. Coconut Man on DPS with Namor and Storm. And then we're going Telly Love and on Rocket, and Pop on Emma Frost. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Already deploying the little armor beacon to give everyone some that slight amount of bonus health. But yeah, that is a really weird emote, the Infinite Staircase on Magic Tax.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. We do have the storm to also give the movement speed boost to the team. Should be able to get to point just a little bit quicker, I think. Color College also, the last match that I streamed, they did win this match, this specific point. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It does look like even with the storm movement speed boost, they did not manage to get onto point first, and there's also a Hulk in their backline. Does have to pop the cooldown here, and it looks like Hulk is going to get deformed here, which is going to be very big for Colorado College. Have not managed to get a full pick as of yet. Although that Magneto is 1 HP, can they find him? They cannot find the Magneto. The Magneto is going to get healed back up. However, they're going to start looking at supports here, and it looks like Colorado College is already going to be dropping an amplifier, and it looks like Hulk is just ulted like normally. There's also a random, what character is that? That was just a Hela. It was standing still and shooting. Cool. Colorado College, after Schreiner takes the first point initially, getting 18%, is going to retake, and it looks like they're on track to already get 20%, to already get to what they got. However, they did trade a support ult, which well, they didn't even trade a support ult. They invested the support ult, which was not matched. They are going to kind of have, Schreiner is going to have that advantage here. We do have a few different ults available as well. Oh my God! Wait, I think he used the whale to kill the Jeff. That is actually that was actually crazy. And so Colorado, I mean, Schreiner is definitely down a character right now. Going to look to get another. Yeah, no, okay, what's his face? Colorado College's Namor is going to be down. However, they still have control here, and point is just kind of going like back and forth right now. However, both tank ults are going to come out right here. They are just kind of looking to just like exist on point here. It looks like maybe kind of look for a little bit of a pick onto the Jeff. They are going to find it. That is both supports down on the side for Schreiner, and so Colorado College is going to look to clean up here. Maybe even gonna look to stagger the Bruce Banner / Hulk there, and then just kind of farm DPS over here. It looks like also the Bacon Cat is going to charge in with the Thing, get a little bit of damage there too. Manage to find the Hela, put her on the respawn timer, break up Schreiner's respawn timers even more. It looks like that if Colorado College is just able to contest a little bit more here. Okay, no, the Hulk is able to get onto point. And so, however, there's currently no Schreiner player on. Oh, actually there is. The Hulk just hopped on. And so, however, that should be a kill onto the Hulk right there. And so, Schreiner is down a few. They are forced to contest this super open point. And it looks like that is going to be a team wipe onto Schreiner, giving Colorado College the first point in this domination round. Nice job, CC. Okay, that was first round in the Grove. Now we're going to Cradle. Yeah, I don't know. And it looks like Colorado College is also going into first fight here with 4 ultimates to Schreiner's 2, or 3 actually, counting the Namor ultimate. I do just want to shout out Mosey real quick for that crazy Namor ultimate. Just like pop Namor ultimate and just like immediately was like aiming at the ground, waiting for Jeff to Jeff to eat him, basically. Just like saw it coming. And Schreiner is going to pivot here, team comp wise. They are dropping a tank, they are switching up their tank picks. No longer, they're not going to be on Hulk anymore. They're switching to Cap. And also for their support picks, they're going to go Luna, Ultron, which is very damage heavy support picks. But they are also actually going to play Magic. It was kind of weird. Oh, we're watching a controller play. That's cool. Oh yeah. Also, Dr. Coconut Man is now on Hela. Yeah, it looks like we're going to contest low ground with Schreiner here, or against Schreiner, I should say. Big. Oh my gosh, we are already going to find 2. We're actually going to find 3 onto, yeah, no, we're just cleaning up Schreiner here. We managed to find both DPS, a tank and a support there, or And so we just kind of, Colorado College is just going to kind of handily win the first fight. Going to invest the Thing ult, actually. I haven't played with the Thing, but you know, the "it's clobberin' time." That was the alt voice line I just didn't hear. But yeah. So this is actually a very narrow choke point. Oh, that is a Namor ultimate coming down. It's going to stun and deal a decent amount of damage to Colorado College. But it's not. Oh my God, we're just going to kill the Ultron in his own ult. Colorado College, they're down to support. They are going to lose the DPS here. But the DPS will be revived by the Rocket turret. Rocket is so crazy strong right now. And it looks like we're also just going to pop a Luna Snow ult just to kind of like ensure that we survive. The Magneto ult is going to pop while the Luna Snow ult is still active, perhaps trying to kill the Luna Snow and in her ultimate. And we are looking for a kill onto Luna Snow. We're able to find it. Dr. Cookman is also going to pop Hela ult just to kind of clean up on point a little bit more. We are still holding onto our Magneto ult and to our Namor ult here. Perhaps the counter the Jeff ultimate, if that's ever going to come out. Although they did swap off Jeff, they're now on Cloak and Dagger, who is, speaking of which, dead. And yeah, Colorado College is going to handily take a lot of space here. Looking to also just like spot out this Magic, maybe just deal a little bit of damage to her as well. Magic is going to pop Portal, take a little bit of space there. They are also going to spot out the Namor here, going to look for a flank. That was the team up ability, I think. I don't know who the team up ability is with, to be honest. Yeah, I was gonna say is going to get spotted out there. Schreiner is going to pop the Magic ultimate and the Captain America ultimate. The Magic is going to die actually in ult. It looks like Magic Tax is now alone on point and is probably going to lose it here. Actually, no, the Rocket ult is coming out. That's going to amplify the damage. The Thing ultimate is also going to come out here. And yeah, we're just, I don't know, we're clobbering it up on point, I guess. And we're just kind of cleaning up. Oh, I'm taking screenshots by accident, my fault. Yeah, and Colorado College is going to find the second point here, which gives them the first map of the game. So best of 3 means that because we claim both points in this map here, we win the map overall. And so Colorado College is going to take the first map. And so we're moving on to map 2. Telly Love is going to get MVP on the Rocket. That is a really cool Rocket skin and Rocket intro. Nice one. All right. Team 2 takes first map here. And yeah, I think you can really see that, like, especially those like ultimates coming out by the Bacon Cat. I mean, has 1,000 more damage than both of his DPSs on the team actually. Doing just like really strongly here. But like that's also just like the very high damage blocked. Also Magic Tax is very high damage blocked. Backed up by also just the insane amount of healing from Telelove and Pop compared to the DPSs from Schreiner. I mean, obviously they did swap support picks there, and one of the supports was playing Ultron for a bit. But even still, I mean, the healing is just like nothing compared to Colorado College's. Colorado College just like in terms of just damage blocked and in terms of like healing, just able to keep their team alive for just that much longer. Also, just a lot of they're able to also just find a lot more kills and like kill secures, I guess. While Schreiner is maybe only able to find like a small amount of damage before, but it's not able to find the kill. You know, set that player on a respawn timer, etc., etc. But yeah, looks like we're going to be going into map 2, which is, I believe, Escort. So that should be a little bit of a longer match compared to the one that we just saw. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes too. Let's see what map we end up choosing. It looks like both teams are ready, so we should be moving into the map picks and bans anytime now. It's a shame that I can't really see what those little icons mean. Looks like, I'm also really sorry, looks like the game audio was turned down from the last stream. Hopefully this is a little bit better. I mean, obviously, I want you guys to be able to hear me as well, since I'm not a narcissist. But I don't know. It's important to hear the caster as well. Oh, recently in my life, I got my nails painted. They're like kind of this like blood red. I think I might have like accidentally scraped off some of the nail polish today. Don't tell my friend who painted my nails. But yeah, I don't know. It was for Goth Prom. It was fun. So it looks like loser picks for map 2. So I believe Convoy is the next pick here. So let's see what we go for. What is Resource Rumble? Could also be Convergence, but I really doubt that for some reason. Okay, it looks like we're going for Midtown. Yeah, okay, so we've locked in the Midtown pick. I like Midtown, it's a fun map. So you'll see clips of like Rockets who have found like the most insane placement for their like Reviver things as well on Midtown. But yeah, Empire of Eternal Night, Midtown. It looks like Color College is going to be on the attack first with Schreiner on defense first. And obviously afterwards it'll switch. Okay, okay, so Color College is also going to get first ban here. They're going to ban Bucky. Okay. And yeah, so Schreiner is going to also he's going to move to their bans now. I wonder if they're going to, okay, they're going to go for the Rocket ban. That's actually really fair. Rocket's like really annoying. I was going to say if anything from last match is going to influence their protects and their bans here, because they did protect Magic, and they protected Jeff. Jeff was not played at all in the second map, and Magic was played very rarely, very sparingly. They are going to protect the Adam Warlock pick here. Okay, so definitely securing like supports that they're comfortable on. That seems to be a priority. We're also going to secure Magneto as Magneto is kind of the base of Colorado College's team for the most part, I would say. I don't know, and then we're also going to look for a ban. Honestly, okay, we're going to look for a Black Panther ban. That makes sense. Black Panther can be really annoying, especially if like they really know what they're doing. They can just like do like a no reaction, you are dead combo. I wouldn't be surprised if we also look for a protect on our tank lineup, since the Bacon Cat's thing was like tearing it up in there. And we're gonna, okay, so Schreiner's gonna look for a Hela ban. Hela was very prevalent in Colorado College's team there, dealing a lot of very strong, consistent, medium to long range damage. Honestly, damage at all ranges. Hela just has always been a very consistently strong pick here. Also, like its hit scan, very, very powerful. I'm just surprised that okay, so that's going to be out of the 2 bans that is going to be one of our supports, one of our DPS is banned out. And so, okay, I was right. We are going to go for a protect onto the thing. Because Schreiner kind of looked like they were going to like ban like 1-1-1, as in to kind of like ban one character from each different role. Okay, they're going to go for a Venom ban. That makes sense. Bacon Cat is really good at Venom.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay, it looks like we are going to mix it up a little bit here. Bacon Cat is going on to Wolverine with Dr. Coconut Man on Phoenix. We are looking at one team up here, which I believe is the Phoenix one. I think that's with Wolverine, and then this is an Invisible Woman. I don't actually know who this team up is with. I wouldn't lock in the Warlock here. I would lock in something. I don't like Warlock. I feel like Warlock is best with like 3 supports. I mean, obviously Colorado College has time, but still, would not lock in the Warlock first. But yeah. Let's see.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna go for the Invisible Woman pick. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
We have missed you on Krakoa, Logan.
There's a bigger world out there beyond our tranquil shores, bub.
Bub.
You have been busy carving your place in it, I suppose?
Not in it. Through it.
So Schreiner's going to look for. They're going to stay on the Hulk. They are going to pick Magneto now,
4,
and they're going to switch to
2,
Moon Knight as well.
1.
We're going to take some early space onto point here, with the Bacon Cat just kind of staying in cover, just kind of goes for an aggressive grab, not able to find it. He's going to go onto the Moon Knight. that Moon Knight is really low, is going to get found out. It looks like the Baking Guide is now going to go in. Color College does have the numbers advantage here just a little bit. And is going to move up just a tad. They are going to deform the banner there, and they are also going to be able to find the kill as well. Well, that is very good job blocking damage here as well. Also, with all of this space that they take forward, are going to also be able to find Magneto here. Shoot that on, shoot that on, shoot that on. Oh, it doesn't really matter because the Moon Knight is dead here. But in general, just doing a very good job of blocking damage with Strange here, and just kind of like slowly, steadily moving up, taking a lot of space here. But yeah, no, this is where Color College has very much, at least for now, a very uncontested. Oh my God, that was a really strong. What's it called? Namor ultimate here. Color College is going to pop the what's it called? The Emma Snow ult to just ensure on some additional space here. Schreiner's going to pop a lot of ultimates here. It's just two. It's just Hulk. Dr. Coconut Man is going to find 2 kills here, going to pop ultimate to find the 3rd as well. And Color College is turning the tides, thanks in part to their respawns as well.
That's the best we've got? Okay.
All right, and it looks like they're going to find the first checkpoint here, not contested. Nice job. Okay, let's kind of switch up the player POVs here. I don't think I can, in good faith, watch the people that are wearing swimsuit skins. Sorry. I don't know. My fault, guys. But yeah. Okay, looks like they can just kind of playing Disruptor right now. Just trying to look to contest some space that Schreiner has on the high ground. Able to successfully do that. It looks like all of the characters have dropped. However, the Hulk is now on the back of Colorado College. They are, and one character is going to die to the Namor ultimate. The Hulk smash is also going to come out, meaning that that's probably going to be a kill onto the Bacon Cat as well. And I don't know, a lot of ultimates come out there, and just what results is that Schreiner is able to get a lot of kills there. Color College is now looking for a retake here, just trying to deal some decent damage. They are a little bit staggered in terms of amount of players here. They're also looking to push into this choke point. I don't really know if they want to do that at the moment. They are actually able to find the out of position Phoenix right there. They do have a numbers advantage, do have a bit of a damage advantage here. And that should be a pick onto the that is an invisible woman ultimate coming out here. It looks like Mosey's looking to line of sight this a little bit, and then pop Eye of Agamotto. That is going to find a lot of different players here. Wow, that was a really big ultimate. I wasn't sure if he was just trying to line of sight an ability or something, but no, he was just going to ult, and they are going to use that to clean up. So the problem with this point here is that they did get kind of like the first big point of damage. The thing is, there's also a random Phoenix over there. They might be able to find that kill as well. The Phoenix is going to ult, and it's going to hit the Doctor Strange shield, it looks like. And so Color College is going to find an early pick onto the Phoenix there. They're going to have a little bit of a damage advantage. They do also have the Wolverine ultimate here to the Namor ultimate, which can do a lot of really strong team damage there. And the Berserker Ranger is going to come out. It's going to find 4. Oh my gosh. I was about to say that Colorado College, that this point it can be really hard to get as you're pushing into low ground. And it's just like you kind of have to win at least 2 team fights for every push here. And so yeah, but anyway, Colorado College is now moving into the third, does have 2 points now, moving into the 3rd push area. They have already gone around 40 meters here. This is going to be the first major choke point though. There's a lot of different, essentially, Schreiner has a lot of space to work with while Colorado College does not. And you can see that kind of, Colorado College is going to kind of move up a little bit. I don't know where that Magneto was or why he was so out of position. This Hulk is also a little bit out of position as well. However, that is going to be a very clutch Namor ultimate coming out here. And it looks like because of these support ults coming out here, we're not going to look to really use any resources as well. However, Colorado College's respawn is right here, and so this is going to be a hard point for Schreiner to really contest, especially because Colorado College just kind of walks out of spawn and they're already right back in the fight. Colorado College also has 4 ultimates available here. Oh my god, I had a little lisp there, my fault. I'm able to find a lot of damage onto that, what's it called? Oh my god, I can't even. Adam Warlock does. Oh my gosh. Here we go. That is going to be a Phoenix ultimate. Going to find a lot of damage before teleporting back there. Not able to find any kills though. The Born Again is also going to come out, meaning that. What's it called? We're going to see a lot of reses as well. Colorado College is steadily going to start taking some space here as well, though. And yeah, so we also popped the Magneto ultimate as well. Oh, that is going to be a Namor ultimate. That's going to find Zeus and a few others. And looks like Schreiner is going to lose their tank, but they do still have the numbers advantage here. And it looks like they are starting to lose ground, meaning that Colorado College is going to get a lot of progress here. Does have 100 meters already. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not able to capitalize on that Adam Warlock res, which honestly I thought they'd be able to do a little bit more here. That is going to be another Invisible Woman ultimate coming out. We're going to look for a Luna Snow ult to counter it, just to make sure that no one dies. Nothing is going to happen. However, the Eye of Agamotto is going to come out here, comboed with the Berserker Rage. Not going to be able to find 2 kills. Actually going to find 2. A third from Dr. Coconut coming out here. And then it looks like Magneto ult is going to come out, trying to use on the supports. Not able to find any kills though. And so Schreiner has lost a lot of grounds here. There's very little meterage left to go here. 1 meter left, and Colorado College is yeah. Schreiner's not able to touch after that team fight loss there. And it looks like Colorado College is going to get 3 points with 34 seconds left on the map.
Which side you're on.
So Colorado College did end the match with 34 seconds there. So Schreiner was able to hold them very successfully, I would say, kind of in like the middle of the second points, and then also at the beginning of the third point for a very long time. Colorado College was just having trouble kind of cracking that defense. I shouldn't have used the word cracking because of slang. Anyway, my fault. But we're eventually able to kind of just force their way through. And once they had that advantage, it was very much harder, like a lot harder to stop them. Once a team kind of has the tempo advantage, it is hard to slow them down, for sure. In terms of picks here, it's looking like Schreiner is going to shift. They're shifting to a triple tank, triple support comp. Oh my gosh.
30 seconds before you attack.
I know if Septon was here, he would have some thoughts. It is going to be Magneto, Thor, and Hulk with Invisible Woman, Cloak, and Dagger, and Ultron as the supports here. Meanwhile, Colorado College is looking has not changed their team comp at all. I know that Colorado College can struggle into triple support. However, obviously Schreiner does not have any damage characters. While Ultron does deal a lot of damage, but still could still see a lot of could have trouble dealing damage and finding kills here. Actually, who is that? That's Thor. Oh my God, he's shirtless. I didn't understand. That Ultron should be taking a lot more damage than he currently is. With currently Colorado College being pushed back here, Albert, they are going to find a kill onto the Thor. Might be able to find some space here. That Hulk is a little bit out of position as well. However, the Bacon Cat is kind of like all over their back line right now, or just all over their front line, I should put it more accurately. Going to look for something onto the banner here. Is going to find it. Also just going to kind of look for some damage as well. Obviously with triple tank, going to kidnap the Thor. Doing a lot of damage onto him as well. Not able to secure that kill though. Berserker Rage is going to come out here as well. And so is the Invisible Woman ultimate from both sides, just to ensure that nothing happens for a while, I guess. It looks like Vingat is going to walk backwards after taking a lot of damage here. The Luna Snow ultimate is going to come out, so as is the Phoenix ultimate. What is even going on right now, guys? Like, there's so much things. Oh my god, that is going to be a really crazy Magneto ultimate, finding both the banner and the what's it called? Magneto. And it looks like Schreiner is going to swap off one of the tanks in favor of Magic. Just to deal a little bit of damage, try and break the stalemate a little bit more, it looks like. Colorado College has succeeded in defending pretty successfully as of right now. Has still trying to look for picks right now. The Thor is going to go in, then immediately back off. Colorado College is going to back off a little bit here. Berserker Rage is going to come out, not going to find anyone. Thor is going to pop ultimate, not going to find anything. However, the Ultron ultimate is also going to come out, dealing a lot of damage to Colorado College right now. Not finding any kills specifically though. And yeah, Colorado College is going to be pushed back. And that should be ultimate. That should be points for these characters. The ulted Magic is going to kind of is going to find a bunch of space, a bunch of kills back in the back line before being eventually killed. So this is still going to be a double tank, triple support comp.
Back from limbo.
So Colorado College does kind of still is still going to be kind of playing into this triple support comp here. Have not switched up that much aside from playing a second take with the Thing here. And the Thing is going to kind of look to deal some damage to going to look to try and find up some picks here. However, Colorado College does have a man down. They did lose their one of their DPSs, I believe. But yeah, and also going to just pop. Oh wow, they managed to find the kill into the Magneto there. There are two support ults active here. Oh my god, there's so many ultimates coming out here. The Ultron ultimate's going to come out as well. The Thor ultimate's going to come out as well. Are we going to see a Thing ultimate? I don't know. It looks like Colorado College is overall coming out on top of this. It will just find a lot of damage. Almost able to find the cloak. Able to find the cloak. So that is going to be a lot of supports down for Schreiner, meaning, and then that is also going to be a Thing onto their backline now. Going to pop some shockwaves as well on the Thing. I like this Thing gameplay, honestly. Able to just kind of like dashing around, dashing in, dashing out. That is going to be that's going to be a what's it called? Oh my god. A Dark Child, a Magic ultimate coming out here. And the Clobbering Time ultimate is going to come out as well. However, it looks like the damage has already been done on the Colorado College's backline here. The Invisible Woman ultimate is going to come out as well to ensure that less damage is dealt. But still, Colorado College has conceded a little bit, a decent amount of pressure here, and Magic is also going to find a kill onto Dr. Strange. And so maybe however, Colorado College is going to find a pick onto the Magic. Maybe going to look for a Storm ultimate here as well. This could be really huge. Going to find one onto the Cloak and Dagger before the ultimate is able to come out, and then of course the Invisible Woman ultimate is going to happen as well, which is going to mean that which is going to ensure the survival of a lot of characters. However, they are going to find a bunch of kills there onto onto Schreiner's tanks and supports there, meaning that Colorado College still has a minute and a half left to defend second point, which is essentially already at the checkpoint. It is very the card is moving back very, very slowly. But still, does need to kind of, Schreiner does not have a lot of space here. They do only have a minute. Colorado College is looking to stall for as much as possible. They do have the time advantage here. Colorado College is looking to also just get some early picks here, but they are taking a lot of damage. The Dark Child is already going to come out. It's looking like the Invisible Woman ultimate is also going to come out reflexively, just to kind of deal with that. The Dark Child is going to be killed in ultimate. Meaning that Colorado College does have the advantage now. That is going to be a lot of damage onto Colorado College. Not able to find any kills though. Dr. Cookman is at low HP, is going to get picked out. We are going to pop the Luna Snow ultimate just to ensure that we get to overtime, it looks like. Actually, there's still 30 seconds left. But at the very least, Colorado College is not going to be dying for the duration of the Luna Snow ultimate. The Magneto ultimate is going to come out. It's going to find the Luna Snow. I didn't even know if that got too many projectiles, but it basically just it found its target. Going to pop the Storm ultimate here as well. However, the Luna Snow ultimate is going to find the Invisible Woman ultimate is going to come out, ensuring that no one will die to that ultimate. That is how sport ultimates work. We are also looking. Mosey has switched onto the Namor, does have ultimate available as well. But so yeah, Colorado College does. Schreiner has a minute and 20 seconds to make it to point here. So Colorado College, it does still have the time advantage. Obviously, essentially, if Schreiner loses maybe about one more team fight, they can't afford to lose any more team fights, essentially. But yeah, Colorado College is kind of taking a lot of damage here, and not really able to find a lot of picks in response. Maybe it should be looking to use some ultimates here, if anything. It looks like Mosey was taken out there. It looks like that is a really big Magneto ultimate. It's going to go wide, not even going to hit anyone. I don't know about that one. But yeah, Schreiner is getting a lot of space here, and also we don't really have any picks here to deal with that Ultron. The Ultron ultimate is going to come out as well. So is the Schreiner's Invisible Woman ultimate here. Colorado College just really can't seem to find a lot of picks here. The thing is very much out of position, is going to get picked. Colorado College does only have 10 seconds left. Schreiner does only have 10 seconds left to push here, and they are missing their magic. But still, just Colorado College can't find a lot of kills, it looks like. The Magneto ultimate is coming out on Schreiner as well. He is going to find one of the supports. However, that Magneto is really low. Colorado College can find him. The Storm ultimate is going to come out here. He is going to find two. That is 3 down for Schreiner. Darkchild is going to pop as well. Going to look to deal a lot of damage, especially on Colorado College's supports. But Colorado College is going to able to keep them off. Meaning that Colorado College is going to win this map 2-3. And so Colorado College is going to take this series with the final score being 2-0 Colorado College. Very big. With the Bacon Cat being MVP on the thing. Oh yeah, it's Clopper time. 46 kills. That is insane. This was definitely just like a super long match. More than anything, to be honest. I mean, 46 kills. Wow, that is crazy. With 12 final hits. Dr. Coconut Man also had 33, with Mosey having 28, with 16 and 11 final hits respectively. And if you just like look at the healing for Telly Love and Pop, they're in the 50,000s. And I mean, Zen-On is also in the has 48,000 here, with Clobber having 34 and Baffling Bear having 20,000 on the Ultron. But putting out some really respectable numbers there, getting almost as much damage as okay, I mean, here's the thing with Ultron, though. I mean, you look at like a character like Invisible Woman who gets 18,000 damage while also healing for 50,000. It's like, I don't know if this trade-off is enough, right? And I mean, also has 10,000 less damage blocked. But yeah, I don't know. That's all. I'm just not sure about the Ultron pick, to be honest. But great performance from Colorado College. I mean, obviously that last map was very much anyone's game. Colorado College just had to win one team fight because they defended so well in the first and second rounds there. And so they just had to win one team fight. They were able to find it, especially when it got to kind of the like pick and stagger advantage. When both sides are staggered, they're just trying to get to the fight, get back to the fight as much as possible. Obviously, Schreiner, being closer to the final objective there, has a lot further to go than Colorado College does. So Colorado College does have that advantage. But yeah, this is a really good game. And also, all things considered, a pretty short one. It's only been an hour. But yeah, less than an hour, actually. It's only been around 40 minutes. But yeah, so I think... Let me see if I can stand up, see if I can get a post game. It looks like they might be talking to their coach afterwards. I don't know. Let me see if I can get a post game. All right, so we were able to find a post-game interview if you want to put on that headset, Tyreek. That's right in front of you. Okay, let me just scooch over. Hi. So, Tyreek, what'd you think of the game? How'd it go for you guys?
It was pretty good. I was invisible in the second round, and I don't know, pretty good. I think our bands were able to shake up their team a lot. They weren't able to pick all the things they wanted to pick. I think their whole player was kind of unfortunate. But I think it ended up being a problem for us in the second match. But I think the first match might have been it's like just freezing her and shit on it. But yeah, it was pretty good. We had a really slow push in the second round, and we got pushed back a few times in the second match too. But we pulled through. Our switches were pretty good. The stars were pretty good. I don't know. Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
No. That's that. I noticed, and I actually noticed in the first map that they had a lot of lords on their team. Like they had a magic lord, but the magic just wasn't really able to do anything. Just kept on dying. Like died during ultimate a couple of times. And just like I don't know, very good performance from you guys. And in second map, you guys had the time advantage as well. Oh shoot, your headset was not. That is on me. That is completely on me as the cache. That's my fault. But like, yeah, I mean, you guys just because in first round when it was like, you know, triple tank, triple support, you know, goats, if you will, like nothing was really happening for like a while. And so because of all of that time that you guys like saved up, and also all of the time that you guys gained in like the second portion, you like also just had the time advantage. And then then at the end, obviously the storm ult came through, managed to find 3. It wasn't this time like that time it wasn't synced up with the Invisible Woman ultimate as well, and so you're able to find it.
I don't know. Looking back at it, I'm sure we'll talk about it if we ever want it. I think the first part where we messed up was whenever I died as Invisible Woman and I was defending them on the second map. Magic was called to me in the back line, and I got killed, and it pushed us all the way back. And like, especially when they swapped to triple tank, I think it was really. I was struggling to like keep everyone up, and we didn't have, or they also didn't have picks that would, you know, insta kill the team, you know, have some like. So it's really just like a slow battle. We didn't have any hit scan to deal with Ultron item for a bit, so I just had to like sit that out. But I can definitely say that's the best Invis gameplay I've had.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I know Sev has commented on like triple support kind of like being really annoying. Like when triple support comes out, he says like the fun stops or something. And so I'm glad you guys were able to kind of like you were able to find. I don't know. You guys were able to win. I mean, obviously, and I mean Ultron like is kind of maybe not your true triple support since it deals a lot of damage and over doing a lot of healing, but still, I mean, you could definitely feel the impact of Ultron. So I'm glad you guys were able to push through.
Me too. And I think it's been pretty good. I think we've been having our team flex a whole lot more, and so I think any sorts of switches that we have players make, it's been a lot better. We can just be more flexible as a team.
Yeah, I've noticed that you guys don't have like dedicated like tank DPS, or you guys have dedicated support players pretty much.
Part, but I think we do like notice each other's because I'm a really big Hella player as well, and so I think if people want me to play Hella or possibly play Hella, those are options. It's more so like they think like who is the best, player. And it could be our support player, it could be our DPS. But I like the way that's played. It's fun and real cute.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Well, thank you guys for supporting our college. By like pushing us ahead in the SCAC tournament. And yeah, do you know when your next game is? It's okay if you don't. But I was gonna maybe tell our viewers about that. Yeah, stay tuned as well. I put the word out, just asking when the upcoming games where I didn't get any responses. So yeah, just make sure you watch your socials. Our socials on our Twitch channel will also eventually be updated. Oh my God. So I don't think so. Even though like your mic was turned on, I think
Good hear.
yeah, no. I think the last caster just like turned it all the way down. I'll have to talk to him about that since a lot of the soundboard settings are just really screwed up.
Well, hope you guys were able to hear some of that. I'm sure it's weird seeing me talking on here.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, guys. I just assumed that the caster 2 the caster 2 audio wouldn't really be affected since I don't know. I mean, I thought the settings were fine. Like you'd be able to hear both of us, but I was incorrect. So
Good catch, though.
yeah, well,
Future casters, you're in luck.
yeah. Now you can't hear Ty, so it all works out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know we don't have any games tomorrow. We might have games looking on like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So just stay tuned and keep an eye on our Twitch channel. Give us a follow. Subscribe if you have the funds, I guess. I don't know. And that'll let you know whenever we're having a stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.